Alright, so this right here is my podium, and these all are my notes. I'm sure everyone has at least one person, if not more than one person in your household, who has at least one social media account, right? Of course, everyone has Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Twitter, or the famous TikTok account, right? Studies show that in 2021, 82% of the population in the United States had a social media account. Ever catch yourself being on your phone looking at social media for hours? This addiction, just like any other addiction, can cause some mental health issues. In today's world, we rely so much on social media platforms for news updates, interaction, and entertainment. Of course, most of us have the Weather Channel app, looking to see what the weather's going to be, if it's going to rain today, how hot it's going to be. Also, most of us have YouTube. Of course, we have to look up a song or two, right? Of course. Social media has a reinforcing nature. Using social media activates the brain's reward center, which releases dopamine. This is what we consider a feel-good chemical. When something's enjoyable to us, it's released. 69% of adults and 81% of teens in the United States use social media, which puts many people at risk of mental health issues. I will discuss how social media can negatively affect a person's mental health. Let's talk about how one's self-image is affected. Studies indicate that social media correlates with increased risk of low self-esteem. When you feel as if your life's lacking, things aren't going right, you get on social media, it amplifies what other people have and what's going well for them, which makes you feel worse about yourself, right? Also, online harassment, cyberbullying is what we consider it. This can lead to an individual feeling self-worthlessness or decreased self-esteem. Increased low self-esteem leads to depression and or anxiety. Research shows that 59% of teenagers in the United States have experienced cyberbullying. Therefore, we need to monitor our usage of social media platforms. Now let's talk about how social media platforms can be addicting. Overusing social media platforms lead to addiction. A study shows that psychologists estimate that as many as 5 to 10% of Americans have social media addiction. This would be considered a behavioral addiction when you devote so much time to social media that you constantly refreshing your social media to see what's new. This will put a strain on important areas in your life. Losing sleep is one of the most important areas of your life that social media can put a strain on. Less than 7 hours of sleep will cause mood disorders, depression, and anxiety. So, let's talk about how social media can cause self-isolation. A lack of physical and social interactions lead to self-isolation because all of the time spent on social platforms. Social media has created a virtual society, depriving individuals of social interactions. Studies have shown that individuals who spend more than 2 hours a day on social media are more likely to feel isolated, and this creates loneliness. The reason behind all of this is that face-to-face interactions have been replaced with social interactions. Studies show that you should reduce your social media time to only 30 minutes a day or less to improve your mental health. Social media use causes low self-esteem, addiction, and self-isolation, as I just talked about earlier. Our mental health is in danger despite social media benefits. As much as we all love using social media, we must get adequate sleep, make time for our family and friends, and restrict time on social media to avoid all of these mental health issues. Thank you.